I'm a fan of Kanye's music. I can't say I'm a fan of him as an individual. Yes, the old music. I haven't really listened to anything in the last couple of years. I haven't really, in the last 2 years, let's say, I haven't really paid attention. But if you feel like you made her famous, I don't know what the need to continue referring to her would be in your music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know. Why just let it be, man? I don't know. Anyway, that's a much longer
that's the fucking
conversation. Yeah.
The Grammys was interesting. It's always like, I think that'd be the best show.
Speaking of Kanye, though, have you watched any of this? And we sort of touched on Ryan Murphy before. Have you watched any of this People versus O.J. Simpson?
I have, yeah.
Okay. It's tough.
Oh, are you expecting Kanye to murder someone?
No, but
was that what the segue was?
Oh my God, man, that's crazy.
Is that what the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's the concussion.
What I think is interesting that they've been doing. I mean, to be honest, I haven't loved it. You know, like I haven't. Maybe because it's just something that I saw firsthand. Not firsthand, but I witnessed on the news and in I
stayed home from school to watch the verdict.
Yeah, this was it, and that. Yeah. At that time, this was really the first time the media had been that obsessed with anything other than Princess Diana, probably.
Yeah.
Which actually, I don't even think the paparazzi craze had even started for Princess Diana. I think that started after OJ. I mean, this really was like a moment that changed the way we see things in this country in a lot of ways. But it's hard. I mean, I liked it a little better last night. You know, I got a hard time getting past some of the actors there that I just feel were miscast. But I'm having
the same issue you're having as far as there's just no new information for me. Like I knew so much about it.
Yeah.
We lived through it. You know,
what was interesting?
He walks around the corner. I'm like, he's going to get the glove. Like they're going to open the door. I'm like, I know it's Kato.
Right.
I know that the gloves aren't going to fit.
You know the real people in the sense.
So that's where I'm having a hard time with it because it's just not piquing my curiosity or interest to stay with like a series.
There's no mystery there. Really.
Yeah.
There's no mystery. It's
a little bit rough.
But what was interesting to me last night's episode, what I did think was really interesting was that Robert.
Spoiler: he's found not guilty.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The Kardashian thing. They've sort of hit upon that, not subtly in many ways, in terms of like, it was very interesting that they had a scene at the beginning where Robert Kardashian, played by David Schwimmer, is there with
that hair is amazing. That is one thing that's great. This is the star of the show.
The hair, right? Yeah, the hair is fantastic.
He looks like, it's funny seeing him run around and freaking out, and it's
pretty funny, man. Yeah. But they have this whole conversation about fame.
I haven't seen last night's.
You didn't? Okay, so it's just so, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just so funny to watch that and go like, wow, there's this conversation being had about fame and how heart is more important than fame, and how being Robert Kardashian is basically going and telling his kids how, basically that fame is fleeting and it's not, substantive.
They're trying to turn back the clock.
And so, and it's just so interesting how, look, I don't know how long after this all happened he passed away, but I think he passed away when they were young, pretty young.
Yeah, I think so.
And so, here he was trying to deliver this message, and then God knows, I don't know what the message the mother's trying to deliver. They haven't really gotten into that yet, but you can see where things ended up.
Yeah.
And here's the dad giving this speech about, fame is not the thing. And, and years later, this family builds an empire, rooted in exactly that.
On being famous.
So it's just, that was just a moment that was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to dive too far down the Kardashian
hole. Man.
No pun intended.
Man, the world has enough of that.
Yeah, everyone's.
I just thought it was interesting in terms of, the commentary that was being made on this show.
Yeah.
Not
are they going to do a
not
different
the broadcast, but on the People?
Literally on this show. Yeah. Are they going to do? Is this going to be like American Horror Story? Are they going to do a different case every year? Is that the plan, or is this a one-off? I don't even know. You know what I mean? Are they doing like the Menendez brothers?
Yeah,
next year,
I have no idea. I don't.
Jodi Arias.
No, I think this is a one-off.
Can she contact us from jail?
Yeah.